The world never stops. We're constantly bombarded with news, notifications, internet arguments, entertainment, drama, distractions. All this busyness and constant stimulation is holding you back. Here in the US, we celebrate busyness. Go to a party and you'll hear everyone talk about being busy. I'm busy, very busy, too busy. Oh, I've been so busy lately. It's an obsession, and it confuses being in motion with being productive. Being busy does not mean you're producing anything. It just means you're not available for anything. Stop being busy. Stop being occupied. Stop being unavailable. Constant busyness is a recipe for burnout. Constant stimulation is the speedway towards stagnation. Constant busyness leaves you stressed, mentally fatigued. It leads you to burnout, and it smothers your creativity. If you want to be creative, if you want to be a creator, you must allow your mind to rest at least half an hour a day. Get away from technology and stimulation. No phone, no computer, no TV, no music, no audiobooks, not even a regular book. Use intentional boredom as a tool for creativity. Disconnect from the world and give your mind the space it needs to wander. Give it the time it has to have to make connections and generate new ideas. There's science behind this. The default mode network are interconnected regions in your brain that are most active when your brain is at rest and not focused on the outside world. Daydreaming, mind wandering, self-reflection, thinking about your future, reminiscing. These are when powerful things happen. It's when the construction of your personal identity and is reinforces. It's when you understand your place in the world and yourself. It's when you consolidate memories. It's when you integrate your experiences into the larger tapestry of your life. It's when you can do planning and problem solving. You can think through different scenarios and the consequences of different actions. And also, it's when creativity and idea generation are at their height. And this is the big part for what we're talking about now. The DMN is especially important for creativity. When you allow your mind to wander, like when you're engaging in intentional boredom, the DMN helps you connect all kinds of ideas and experiences into, spontaneous creativity. The DMN is your muse, and it's most active when your mind is resting, like when you're daydreaming or just letting your thoughts flow without stimulation and focused attention. Even better, incorporate movement into it. Take a walk, ride a bike, go for a swim if that's your jam. Getting the blood pumping increases the flow through your head, too. Physical exercise, when you're unplugged from distractions, it's like its own natural meditation. It's just you, your breath, and your body moving. Some great thinkers like Albert Einstein and Charles Darwin would go walking to clear their minds and come up with new ideas. This dead time is where magic happens. That's when you're able to reflect and let pieces slide together. All the things you've been reading, hearing, experiencing. Your quiet mind has the time to begin forming connections. And this is at the heart of creativity. Creativity is just connecting things. When you ask creative people how they did something, they feel a little guilty because they didn't really do anything. They just saw something. It seemed obvious to them after a while. Don't take your phone into the bathroom. Don't whip out your phone when your spouse or your partner or your date goes to the bathroom. When you're tempted to pull your phone out in a moment of silence, resist the urge. Stay in that moment. In that stillness. Let your mind wander and spin. Let thoughts and ideas coalesce around all the nuclei that you've taken in throughout the day, the week, your whole life. Embrace boredom. Let your mind roam and see where your creativity takes you. For the next week, spend 30 minutes each day in intentional boredom. Whether you are still or in motion, in daylight or in darkness, have nothing but your breath, your thoughts, and maybe a notebook. See what impact it has on your creativity, not to mention your mental health. Once you see the benefits, after you start to enjoy them, you're going to be tempted to go back to the quick dopamine hits of constant stimulation. Sing the refrain, my friend. Abstain, abstain. Love what wells up inside you in those minutes of quiet, and see how it allows you to produce that much more within yourself, and for the world. Get bored.